In this video, we're going to cover how to get featured on Instagram's Explore page. So if we go to the bottom of the screen and click that magnifying glass, this is Instagram's Explore page. And what this is, it's a selection of content from people that you don't currently follow, but you may be interested in. So the question is, how do you get onto this Explore page? Because then that will just massively increase your organic reach in terms of how many potential new followers you can get access to. And the way this page works is, so it's a combination of content that's curated manually by Instagram's team, but the vast majority is actually just done automatically by Instagram's algorithm. So the real question is, how can you get Instagram's algorithm to select your content? And luckily, it's mainly the things that we've already covered in this course. So you want to get two things right. You want to get traction, and B, you want to build connections. So traction is when you post something, you want to get as many likes and comments and in general engagement as quickly as possible. That's traction. And B is building connections. So when people like and comment on your content, that's creating a connection between your profile and the people that engage with your content. And over time, the more somebody sort of connects with your profile and engages with it, that strengthens the connection between your account and theirs. And then that's what Instagram's Explore page is based on. Okay, so if a post's getting a lot of traction, it will appear on Instagram's Explore page. And what will make it even more likely to appear is if it's based on connections to people that you're already following. So, for example, a lot of these posts will be from accounts that my friends and family follow, because that's a connection. Instagram can connect between the content posted here and my friends and family, and then it will detect the connection between my friends and family and me. So it'll be like, hey, so this content is getting a lot of traction, and by the way, your friends and family are already following it, so that's why you are getting these recommendations. So what you want to do is build traction and connection. So as I mentioned, do what we've already covered. Post viral content that targets emotions, provides value, increases social status, or shares stories. Then also make sure that the quality of your content is high, that it includes a caption, has tags, hashtags, and a location included as well, because all of that increases the traction of your content. Like, that will get as much engagement as quickly as possible. Then what you want to do is, as we mentioned before, is encourage engagement through your content and captions, for example, by asking questions, and then also engage with others through likes, comments, tags, and DMs. Because what that does is it will build connections with those people that are interacting with you, and you're interacting with them. And that way your content will get shown to many more of their friends and family and other followers that they have that aren't currently following you. Now, there's two additional things that you can do that I want to mention in this particular module. So just keep in mind, most of it is stuff that we've already covered, which is good news for you because it's less work. But what you also want to do is reply and build regular interactions with your followers. So literally 99% of accounts that I look at and sort of review, they don't do this. When they get comments on their posts, they won't reply to the followers who have done it. So I don't know, a lot of them don't have time to reply to all the comments, or a lot of them, to be honest, even if they're a small account, they for some reason think that they're so special that they can't spend a couple of seconds, just showing appreciation and thanks for people that are commenting on their stuff. So what you want to do is to reply and build regular interactions with your followers. And I use Starbucks for this because they're honestly the only brand I can think of that replies as much as they do. So if you look at any of their posts and click the comments, they're always replying to people, as you can see here. And they're doing that because it's good for their brand. If you're replying, it just makes you a very nice, friendly brand. But also for Instagram's algorithm, and Facebook works the exact same way, it builds a connection. So if Instagram detects that they've interacted with you and you've interacted with them, that you are much more likely to be a close connection than someone where it's just a one-way relationship, where someone's always commenting on your stuff but you're never replying, or you're always commenting on their stuff and they're never replying. So when you can build these two-way relationships, it cements that relationship and connection, and then that will create a much higher likelihood that you're going to show up on this explore page, because then A, your content's getting traction, and B, it's based on closer connections than other accounts. So that's what you really want to focus on. And then what you also want to do is you want to post at the busiest time and the busiest day. So as I mentioned in the first module, when I talked about optimizing your profile and account, if you set your profile to business mode, so if I just go back and go to my profile, click settings, and go down to switch to business profile. If you switch to business profile, then you'll get access to analytics on when your followers are most active on Instagram, and then that's when you want to post, because again, that will maximize your traction. Because if you're posting at a really quiet time, like I don't know, 4 a.m, you're not going to get that many likes and comments, and then that content's not going to go very far. Whereas if you're posting at peak times when there's loads of people on Instagram, then your content's much more likely to get a lot of likes and comments. So that's what you want to do, is get a business profile and then see when your followers are most active. And I love when like these so-called social media gurus always say like, you should be posting at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday and stuff like that, where it's just completely irrelevant, because every single account will be different and have different followers. So Instagram's giving you this tool where you can literally see what is perfect for you. So that's what you should be doing. Don't bother following any general rules, because your audience might for some reason be more active in the evening compared to in the morning, or vice versa. So always use analytics rather than sort of any general theories that aren't based on anything that's relevant to you. So they're my recommendations, and that's what you need to focus on. Luckily, as I say, you don't need to sort of do any or much additional work to what you've already going to be doing across all of these other strategies. But as I say, also make sure that you reply and build regular interactions and post at the busiest times, in addition to all of the other stuff. And then you'll have a great shot at being featured on the explore page, because your traction is high and also your connections are high too.